We'll share. Yeah. Thank you.
Did you guys need one?
Yeah, I haven't done
Did I miss anyone else?
Some people know me. My name is Leilani Garcia, current student. This is my second semester. I just want to say I'm here. I want to be more aware of what's going on. Going to the marching march, which I did to made me see that a lot of people do not treat education, our education, which is in our hands, being taken away from us. And it's being taken over by some big man with money. And he can control anything and everything that
Actually, I'll ask next.
it's horrible because we're supposed to be the future. And how are you going to make the future better when you're having our future scared or pushing us away from educating ourselves smarter, which we can make the future better? It sounds selfish, right? These rich, old men, they're going to die. They're going to be gone. And all their money, where is it going to go? They're going to be locked up and
They had children.
if they're not ready or their children are having, but all these people, us, will be educated. Where's the future?
Everyone got them, so I'll just take them.
Oh, sorry.
So let's actually continue with main demand. So, Miguel, enlighten me what main demand is supposed to be exactly.
So this is an opportunity for us to discuss like what it is that we're going to specifically organize around, like why we're here and what we want to win by being here together. So it's a way for us to have a demand or a set of demands and some goals around which we mobilize around, because we're not just taking time out of our day and trying to resist for the sake of it, because we like having meetings all the time, right? So that's what this discussion does. I'll figure out what we're doing, and I'll make it easier also for us to have a collective understanding of what we're doing and to be able to involve greater amounts of people in what we're doing. So this plan that you got, it's just a draft proposal that the Student Unity Project, which is just a group on campus that I'm also a part of. There's a few people here who are part of it and who helped to work on this, and it's just a proposal. So everything has to be agreed upon by by the collective. So we can, if there's differences, we can vote it through, or we should discuss it. So the point is to start. So we came up with a few main points that we thought represented both what's already happened and what we feel are really fundamental goals. And so, because we have such a big group of people and we only have about half an hour, we'd also like to go over the timeline. And if we could break into committees, that would be great too, because we actually need to start getting to work on some of the stuff. So I would propose that for discussing this, maybe we can break out into about 3 or 4 groups of 6 or 7 for about 10 minutes and talk about these main demands and points of unity, and if you feel what you think of them, what it means to you. Some of them are a little broader than just no contract end. So that would be the goal, is to do some breakout groups, and then if you have time, also discuss the timeline that's contained in this proposal. And then if we can start moving forward on it, that would be great.
So, what you're proposing is that the main demand, we interpret these as being valid.
No, I'm proposing that you consider these as being the main demands.
And these are from Student Unity Project.
Yeah, this is a proposal from the Student Union Project. But you're free to add other ones or say, hey, this one doesn't look so good to me, or I don't think this is the priority right now, this should be the priority. So we tried to come up with things that were most relevant right now, but we probably forgot some things and some things that we don't know about that are happening.
It's just a starting point, you know.
That isn't already like agreed upon.
All right. Well, then I could see this going on quite a while, and there's another item on the agenda that could be dealt with rather quickly. Do you mind if we move on to the petition and vote as a body if we want to do that as a group?
Hold on all that
Because
stuff.
this is the thing, this is a pretty long document. And actually, I would propose that people should have had it beforehand, look at, and then Facebook.
It came out a little late. I propose that we go
I don't even know why. I mean, paper is important in
But if
politics.
we
It
can
kind
get
of
it out,
sucks.
right?
Reams and reams of paper, even in the
what our
digital
big
age.
is.
But
So I would want to stick to it, but
definitely, please give it a
Vote.
read when you get a chance.
as a petition, we can put it to a vote what we feel the priority is.
Right. So really quick, who has a copy of this? If you don't have one, share it with someone next to you. Does anybody have any questions over whether or not how we should deal with it? Do we want to split up in groups and look at it, or do you want to look over it as a group? Yeah.
Split up in groups.
I think we should look at it as a group because if we do this, we need to see.
Well, say something. Just speak up. Speak.
Anyone else have a comment?
Just say something.
I second that, and that we ought to break into committees. I mean, we need to get this down quick. We need to get the main points down. You know, we need to present to the entire public, you know, what we're going for. And I think that we need to review it first and foremost before we actually agree on a set group of points.
Johnny, we'll take two more comments and I think we should move on to voting for this.
I think we should do the separate groups because if we like come up with just if people talk on the specific subject, they'll get more out of it than 30 people trying to talk on all of them. And then when we come together, we'll inform each other. And questions that we'll come up with between the smaller groups, we'll probably come up in the bigger group so we could just answer them. It's like, oh, this is what came up, and we answered, and we'll have that for each specific. So we'll just get the review of each one of them in the end.
Can I have 2 minutes of your time?
No.
How about one?
No.
Sure.
We don't have any time.
30 seconds.
What is
It's
it?
a way to raise money for yourself. We're doing a bowl-a-thon next Saturday for you guys. You get teams together, you raise money, it goes right back to you. Prizes, free
Right, that
food,
was your
free
30
drink.
seconds.
What?
That was your 30 seconds.
Okay.
Well, can I get a flyer?
We know stuff about it. We'll
There's
let
more
people know.
information
Can
on
I-
the SMC website about the bulletin.
Oh, thank you. There's actually somebody who cares about your organization.
I got a flyer already.
Here, you can pass them out. It's to help you. We're not trying to take
More
your shit.
paper.
So, have a nice day.
Have a fantastic day.
Bye, guys.
That guy was aggressive.
They work here.
One last comment before we take this to a
They're
vote.
chill.
Essentially
They're
just
just,
to the
it's cool.
keyboard,
Yeah,
some
they're
people
just
I've been
wrong
here.
place, wrong time.
So John, last comment?
Well, if we're in one big group, only one person can talk at a time. If we break up into half a dozen groups, you have more people talking, so you have more ideas in a smaller amount of time.
Okay, all right, so let's take a vote. So all those in favor of breaking out into separate groups,
That's majority.
become that? All right, there's about 30, 40, 50 of us here. There are 30 people here.
So sign. Someone has to sign.
Yeah. Bunches, 5 in one group.
So the different.
Yeah, 5 or 6 to a group.
Main demands.
All right.
There are 30 of us, so let's try and break up in fives.
But talk about which one.
Here's one.
Like, are you gonna talk about